Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about primer on cars. So this R8 that I have right here was actually wrapped in Dallas by one of the best wrap shops in Dallas. And I can assure you guys that they fucking suck. Like, excuse my language, but the more that I'm like cleaning this car up and, you know, after I removed removing the wrap was a pain in the ass because they literally primered every edge, like just crazy amounts all over the car. I'll show you guys that right now, but I wanted to talk about how a lot of people don't think about it, but primer actually can ruin your car because there's no easy way to get it off. I either have to, like, I'm using an adhesive remover and a towel. So I'm like spraying it on the towel, spraying it on the car, and I'm like rubbing it off. So by rubbing that, I'm creating abrasions in the paint or in the clear coat. So if you guys know anything about like swirls and stuff, it's when you pretty much wipe the car with a towel or something and, you know, different directions and stuff, it's creating little micro scratches. So because of that, because this shop used so much primer, I'm having to really like rub the paint a lot with the towel, with the adhesive remover, to try and get all this shit off. So with that, like it's creating swirls in the paint. This is an R8. Yeah, you can get it paint corrected, but now he's gonna pay, you know, who knows how much money to get it paint corrected properly and to get the paint looking perfect. Another thing is, these people left knife marks in the car. I guess they're not as noticeable, but still it's a pain in the ass seeing that, you know, these people charged this guy so much fucking money for this job, and it's not even like close to what they charged. Like they should have charged maybe like less than half of what they charged for the type of shit that they're doing. Like, I get it, it's an R8, it's not an easy car, I guess. But the more that I look at it, it actually is pretty easy. I don't see anything on this car that's that difficult. I've done an NSX, I've done a GTR, I've done a brand new Supra, and those cars were a bit difficult. I'm looking at this one, and once you get everything off of the car, like I have the front bumper off, the plastics are off, which they did not do. You know, it's a very simple car to wrap. So let me show you guys where they have primer, because none of it makes any fucking sense. So the door is my favorite. As you guys can see, it's literally all right here, all in there, all on this edge right here on the bottom. It is like, look at that. That is unnecessary. And oh yeah, this one has a knife mark. You guys can see that line right there? That is a knife mark because the other side has the same exact thing. So look at all this primer. All this, I have to, with the towel, wet it and rub this until it comes off. Now, all that is creating abrasions in the paint or in the clear coat, and it's gonna fuck up the paint. So pretty much what I want to tell you guys is be careful where you take your cars. Just because they're charging an absurd amount and they're doing cars like this doesn't always mean they're doing a good job. I, for example, am charging a little over half of what they charge for a full wrap. And I would have done a way better job because I care about people's cars. I care about your paint. I don't want for you to unwrap this car if I don't do it, you know, or if 2-3 years later I'm not wrapping cars, or you guys go somewhere else, or you guys know somebody else, or whatever, you guys move away, I move away. I don't want for this car to be unwrapped and for you guys to have to deal with this shit, because it's a pain in the ass, first of all, for the person doing it. Second of all, you as an owner should not have to worry about having to get this paint corrected now, having to worry about, you know, how's the resale of the car, how's the resale value of the car going to be, because my paint is now not perfect. So yeah, just this type of shit pisses me off. I have one other installer from Canada, unwraps, I believe. He's pretty cool. He's been rapping for, I think, like over 10 years now, 11 years. So unwraps, he says he uses primer on cars. And you know, once he saw on my story how much primer was on this car, he's like, okay, no, yeah, that's way too much. Because I feel like he is just like me, where, you know, we'll dip a Q-tip into the can of primer and add it where we need it. Like there's certain corners, like on the Type R, for example. I'm pretty sure on Lamborghinis and Ferraris, there's some areas where you may need primer, and that's fine. But this one, these dudes literally grabbed a towel, wrapped it around their finger, dipped it in the can, and then just fucking, like, did this shit. Just finger painted with primer, which is, like, god damn, that shit pisses me the fuck off. Because it's like, how insecure are you in your work that you have to do this shit? Like, if you have to do this, stop fucking rapping, dude. Like, and I hope whoever wrapped this car sees this shit. If you are still fucking adding this much primer to cars, stop fucking wrapping cars, because you're out there ruining people's fucking cars. And you suck. Jesus fucking Christ. Just please be careful where you guys take your cars. Like I said, I charge like half of what they charge, and I do a way better job. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I really do care about people's cars. The point of wrapping your car is, one, to customize it. Two, is to protect your paint. And if they're doing this shit, that's not protecting your paint. That's fucking it up. Purposely. So, if you guys are trying to get your cars wrapped, hit me up. Even if you guys are not nearby, if you guys are in California, like, I can point you in the right direction, because I do know people that wrap that don't do this shit. So yeah, follow me on Instagram and on Facebook at Illustrious Auto Styling. Follow my personal at Mi Zapatos. And that's about it. See you guys later. Peace out.